everybody, welcome. So this is going to be an intro to the love series that I'm doing for the month of February. I just wanted to do different reflections on what I've learned in my search of understanding love, things that I've struggled with myself, and just realizations that I've had, especially because when you're a single person, you don't have the opportunity to understand it with a partner. And maybe that's honestly that's part of it too. If you're understanding yourself or working through insecurities or whatever, you might not feel deserving or enough or good enough. And it's kind of being unfair to yourself because none of us are born with any experience. It's just people just have a natural identity about how things work for them, and whether you think that far into it in terms of mindset, or things just come naturally easy to you, it doesn't really determine who you are and your capacity to have the things that you want going forward. So I definitely wanted to just address just the misconceptions and distortions that people tend to have when it comes to love, because one person's experience with love or the definition that they have of it can be completely different from the next person. So you can't really generalize things, and that's what a lot of people tend to do. And usually they'll overgeneralize in the negative, so they'll have misconceptions about how women act, how men act, or whatever partners, their behavior and their expectations, and they only take that away from maybe one or two experiences that they've had. Mind you, it's millions of other people on the planet who could be able to present themselves in a better fashion that aligns with the kind of love that you want, but you've already written them off. And what people don't understand is when they have beliefs, you are an expression of that belief. Like your life and how you handle things, how you react, your behaviors, your expectations, all of that is built around your belief, and you can only see life through the perception that you have. So people don't understand that your assumption is the only thing that's causing you to have those experiences. It's not the experience with built-in meanings that love is hard or love is bad or partners act a certain way. It's a reflection of how you see yourself and what you believe, and you can change that. It's just people will assume that it's hard to change, or it takes time, or if you've lived a certain way, you just think that's just what life is, this all or nothing. But it's not. You get to decide at any moment or in any circumstance, okay, that this partner is better for me, or I even have the power to see better aspects of this person and actually receive real-time changes in their behavior. And it's not really manipulating people, it's just changing your expectations and how you see them, because a lot of times we'll have people in our lives where we have certain expectations about them. We'll think someone is rude or mean or whatever, and we just write them off that way. And one day you could randomly be like, enough is enough. I don't really have the energy for this. Let me just try to see them in a better light, see them as a positive person, maybe be grateful for them, whatever. And you get a whole different personality from them. It's the same way somebody could be mean to you, but when you see them with other people, they're friendly and they're a whole different person. It's not that they're a different person. It's just those people have different expectations from that person, and it'll draw whichever side of them out of them, if that makes sense. But basically, I just wanted to talk about the different definitions of love and different assumptions that I've had personally or experienced, and just observations of the type of situations that are out there. But it doesn't mean that those are the only ones that exist, because there are people who are genuinely happy, peaceful, loving, committed, and it doesn't feel like effort or struggle or something negative. So it's really in the eye of the beholder. But I also just wanted to talk about things that I've learned in my search for love, which was a lot of self-awareness, self-reflection, really getting to know who I am in all aspects, and kind of finding that acceptance without the judgment, without just having to be so critical. Obviously it served the purpose, because I feel like it was a lot of defense mechanisms and feeling unsafe and working on the emotional aspect, because if you always in discomfort, anxiety, frustration, fear, it's hard for you to really let people in or even see them as people who enjoy your company, because you're just making these negative assumptions about them. So I think, yeah, I'm going to talk about different things like self-respect, self-acceptance, compassion, things that kind of help soothe people who don't feel loved. Like, because when you get to the core of why you might be having certain negative experiences, deep down inside, there's a part of you that doesn't feel deserving. There's a part of you that doesn't feel lovable or likable. And you don't always see those things in your face. You might just see your interpretations of it, not realizing at a core belief you don't think you're lovable, or you don't think you're capable of receiving it. So you will naturally behave in ways where you don't allow love in, or you push it away, or you treat people a certain way because you, in your mindset, that's your distorted definition of love. But you could have a different kind of love where you don't have to act out of character, and you don't have to act like your actions are something you have no control over. You can actually change, and it'll be something that's easy to do. So I know I had notes, but this is just the intro video anyway, so I'm not gonna go in depth. But yeah, I'm just gonna talk about what love is, and love in terms of your relationship to others, things I found in my search to understanding love. I said that before. And just realizing that it's more of a choice, it's a way of being versus an emotion that you try to get or evoke from somebody else, or needing it in a codependent way, versus being love yourself and seeing that people interacting with you is just a natural byproduct of you accepting who you truly are. But yeah, I'm gonna get more into that in the other videos, so I'm just gonna wrap this up here, and I'll see you guys in the first video.